So today we're going to rebuild the best derailleur in the world. Of course, I'm talking about the MX-50 right here. Some tools you're going to need: flathead screwdriver, 17mm wrench, and an 8mm wrench. You're also going to need some pliers and a pick. Pop off this nut right here. And now this thing kind of just threads into here, so if we screw it in clockwise, as you see, these will just separate, and then it's going to spring out and kill my hand. So, you know, there you go. Oh, I guess it didn't. All right, they just screw this in all the way, and then I guess it comes apart. Look at that. Oh wow. There you go. You know, so I was about to throw a fit that this pulley isn't serviceable, but if you pop off this little tab, I was curious enough to do so. There's a little clip under there. I mean, at least you can service it better than having nothing there, but you know, at least I tried. And just grab your pick, pop this little clip off. Hopefully it doesn't go flying somewhere into the unknown. Oh, look at that. And then this thing just kind of should slide off. There you go. Okay, now we got everything all nice and taken apart. Now it's time to clean. For this, I like to use a cleaner or degreaser. You can use brake cleaner, acetone, or alcohol, something like that. If you have any rusty parts, like this part is chrome, you can use some aluminum foil, shine that up real good. And if you have any big chunky dirt, there's a little bit on the pulley right here. I like to use just like a metal brush. You can also use a death brush like this. And for this little plastic seal, I usually just use a toothbrush and some soapy water. Get it nice and clean. There you go. Alright, so this thing was pretty clean to start with, but I'm just going to be using the ultrasonic cleaner for some other stuff. And yeah, I'm just using soap and water. Alright, now we got everything all nice and cleaned down. For this little cage plate part, I just used this quick glow stuff. And I'm going to be using some of this SRAM butter for the assembly. Okay, now just putting this thing back together. Just put a little bit of grease on here, and you got your little big shaft. Probably grease that up as well. And then you have your washer on here as well. Slide that through. This actually merges with this other cage. You would think it would go up like this with the flange facing up, but that's not how it goes. It actually goes like this. After that, you want to grab your... Alright, so now grab your pulley. I like to grease up the inside of the plastic part. Grab your metal bushing, grease up the inside of that too. Then I like to put on the metal seals and then slide it on. And now once you got the pulley on, the metal seals on, there's also this tiny little bushing that goes into there. Make sure it goes all the way down like that. And grab your pulley, slide it on. It's actually 9-tooth, pretty cool. And grab this part. You want to make sure the flanges are facing outwards like this. Feels really weird, but that's the way it goes on. Then there's this little washer, and then the clip. Now you also got your plastic little seal right here. There you go. All right, now we got our spring. You want that side that's like kind of folded in like that, facing the top. Make sure it's engaged. And we got our plastic seal. Put a little bit of grease on there as well. Slide it on. There you go. Now you're gonna grab your chrome little hanger cage, engage it with the spring, line it up there, and you're gonna essentially unscrew this nut here. So it'll screw on to the cage like this. Make sure the spring is engaged in that little hole the whole time. And now you want to screw it in just so there's like a couple threads showing up there, so you can pop this behind there. You could pull it back and then just unscrew it in all the way, you know. And how far does that go in? I'm literally not even sure. It's kind of like a barrel adjuster to adjust the position, so you can just do it when you put it on the bike. And it doesn't matter. And then now, 14mm nut, screw that on. There you go. And now just tighten down this pulley. It's the same thing as the other pulley. Tighten it down, make sure it spins nice and smooth. Got a little claw thing there. And now, there you go. Now you got yourself a fully rebuilt derailleur, I guess. There you go. So yeah, there's not much information on this thing out there, but I'm assuming it was kind of like a chain tensioner. Was also used for the BMX, the whole shots. Also used for like kids bikes in Japan apparently. But yeah, these are pretty rare. They also have 9-tooth pulleys, which are very useful. I'm probably going to be replacing one of my Sante ones. This is like a cheap replacement if you have one. You don't got to buy the sealed bearing one, so you can just rob it off of here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting or useful or whatever. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.